Hello, it's a me. I'm Charles Martinet. It's a Mario and a Wario. And a Waluigi. Don't forget about me. Oh, don't forget about Luigi too. And the baby Mario. Hoo-hoo. And baby Luigi. Ho. 20 years almost of doing these great fun voices. I'm Mario, Wario, Waluigi, Luigi, Baby Mario, and Baby Luigi. Well, it's amazing. A friend of mine called and said, there's an audition, and you have to go to this audition. It's for a trade show. And I thought, oh, I don't want to go to an audition unless I'm invited to it. So, but I thought, well, okay, nothing to lose. I'll go. And I went. I knocked on the door, and I opened. And I said, can I please read for this? And the camera was already put away. And the producer, looked at his watch and said, oh. Well, okay, you're an Italian plumber from Brooklyn, and it's a live show, so you're going to have these things glued to your face, and you're going to come off as Mario, this plumber. So you'll talk to children all day, you'll talk to adults, so make up a voice of an Italian plumber from Brooklyn, and make up a video game, and just start talking. And whenever you stop talking, that's your audition. And I thought, gee, an Italian plumber from Brooklyn, well, what does that sound like? Hey, how you doing? I'm Mario. I'm under your sink here. Don't bother me. And I thought, well, that's not very nice, for children and things. And I, wonder what could be more nice sounding. And I had played Gremio in Taming of the Shrew in a play many years before, a Shakespeare play. Gremio was a nice Italian guy, talk like this. And I thought, well, that could be more friendly if I made it a little bit nicer. And then I thought, well, now make up a video game. I had only ever played Pong and Asteroids and Tank. And I thought, well, what is a video game? And all of a sudden I hear action. I went, hello, it's a me, Mario. Okie dokie, you and I, we're going to make a pizza pie together. You go get some sausage, I'm going to get some pasta. We're going to put the spaghetti and the pasta inside of the pizza, then I'm going to chase you with the pizza. And then you chase me with the pizza, and then we're going to make a linguine, and I'm going to chase you with the linguine. And I don't know what I said, but I didn't stop talking until the tape ran out. And I found out that the producer was sitting there thinking, I wonder if I walked out of the room right now, if he would ever stop talking. And finally the tape ran out, and he said, stop, the tape ran out. Thank you. We'll be in touch. And of course, for an actor, that's the kiss of death. I'll never hear from them again. Sure enough, I walked out of the room, and he called Don James up at Nintendo and said, I found our Mario. And of all the auditions, he only sent mine, and that was 19 years ago. I absolutely love the Nintendo games. I love all the Mario games. I like the Luigi's Mansion. That was a while ago, but I also love all the new ways that Mr. Miyamoto he's such a genius, and he's creating this whole world for everybody. The Wii Fit to play with. I guess it started with Nintendogs, where you don't have to be this incredible, intense gamer to just have complete fun doing something. If it's playing in this world or that world, or getting fit, or doing yoga, or whatever it is. So I love the way it's all broadened out for everybody. Anybody can pick it up and play it. My mother can play it. My father can play it. People who would normally never play any games can play and have a great time. I love Mario Kart for Wii, and I have my nieces and nephews, and we play together, and I always lose, but it's very often, actually. And I like the little steering wheel, too, but I'm not as good with the steering wheel as I am with just holding the controller. But, I have a 6-year-old nephew, and he beats me every time. It's very sweet. But going back to Luigi's Mansion, I absolutely love that game. Mario, Luigi, get me out of here! Oh! If you had told me then what a wonderful journey of years of joyful play, I would never believe it. I would have never have known. But it has been so much fun. And coming to an event and meeting wonderful people and children and signing autographs and just meeting people and seeing how much they love the games is such a joy and such a profound honor for me. I live in Sausalito, California, which is just across the Golden Gate Bridge from San Francisco. I actually live in a house that was built for Frederick Schiller's great-great-grandson, the Frederick Schiller who wrote the da-da-da-da-da-da words, and philosopher. And it was built in Austria, shipped around the Horn, and brought up the hill by horseback and plunked into the ground. And that's where I live. So it's a beautiful house. And it's always been called the Pink House. And he loved seashells, this man. So there's seashells carved everywhere, which is beautiful. And then for fun, I ride my bike. I've done a lot of charity rides for bicycling for the AIDS foundations in AIDS clinics, and also for finding vaccines, and other charity rides, lymphoma. And I hike. I play with my dog. I take my dog for walks everywhere. And I also love gardening. And when I'm not doing this work, I also do other voices in other games and television advertising and things, which it's fun for everybody. I have an agent in Los Angeles and one in San Francisco, and I just send sound files. The wonder of the computer age, you can send sound files. I can work anywhere in the world. I go into a studio, and 2 weeks ago I worked for London in my studio at another studio. And recently I worked for a client who was in New York, and it was for a company in Virginia, and the other person working with me was in Los Angeles, and I was working in San Francisco. So we were all around the country. That's the wonder of the digital age. In the first audition, I was auditioning to play a real-time animation. So the audience would see on a television set Mario's head, and I had contacts glued to my face. So around my mouth, when I would go ee or ooh or ah, it would make those contacts move. And that would go through a very big supercomputer, as big as a table, which we had to have dry ice, keeping cool. And that would slowly, Mario would go, hello, when I would say, hello, hi, it's me, Mario, it's me, Mario, And now, it's evolved so much, the technology, that I sit at home in my bunny rabbit slippers, and I have 2 laptops. And with those laptops, I can see the audience with a hidden camera and a hidden microphone. So I can be at the Nintendo World Store, or I could be here in Berlin at this children's festival, or anywhere. But I can be sitting in my home, in my office, and I see them and hear them, the children, and they see the full body of Mario, and I control how Mario's body moves. And when I talk, it just goes into the microphone. And when I say ooh, Mario's mouth goes ooh. So I say, hello, it's me, Mario. Just like that. I can see them. I can say, oh, mamma mia, look, you're wearing a red hat. Mario's favorite color. Woohoo! And they say, hello, Mario. Why aren't you in your game? Oh, I popped out of my game to come and talk to you. But don't worry, because when you play your game, I'm going to be right there saying, woohoo, because I'm happy to see you. Yeah, just have a conversation about anything in the world. Mr. Miyamoto is such a genius. I could never even imagine what he's going to come up with next. When I was in Japan recording the voice for Mario Galaxy, and I hadn't seen anything of it before. And I'm seeing Mario upside down and then flying from planet to planet. I thought, this is amazing. How could he possibly think of this? So I can't even imagine. I know there's another Mario game coming, but I can't even imagine what it's going to be, but I know it's going to be amazing. I hope 20 years from now we're sitting in this very place in Berlin, and we're talking about what it's like to have been doing this wonderful, fun voice and all the voices of the characters for 40 years. Woohoo! Except the Mario maybe sound a little bit more like this. Woohoo! Ja, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber nicht gut. Woohoo!